Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS background. And right now we'll be discussing about the CSS background color. The CSS background color property specifies the background color of an element. For example, the background color of a page is set like this. So I'm going to show you how this works, but before I go, let me quickly continue this. With CSS, a color is most often specified by a valid color name like red. You can check our previous tutorial where we discussed about the color name in CSS, and also by what, by X value like hashtag ff0000. You can check our previous tutorial on X value. Also we have a playlist for that, and RGB playlist value. You can check our playlist on RGB value also. Like RGB, you can specify the color value in that manner. RGB bracket, inside the bracket you can have 255, 0, 0, and so on and so forth. You can have any type of color you want. Check our CSS color value playlist for a complete list of possible color values. So right here now, this is what we got in our previous tutorial where we discussed about the X color and all that. You can check our previous tutorial on CSS color, so you can be able to understand how we do all this. So right now, what we are going to do now, we want to specify background. We want to use background color property, but before we do that, we need some element that we want to use it with. Firstly, let's use it with our body tag right here. So let's come to our head section right here. Bring in a style tag, a style element. The style element, inside the style element, we can specify. We can select our body tag. After the body tag, we need a declaration part. The declaration part need what? Background color, and we want to give it background color of what? Let's give it background color of blue. Let's save our document and reload. Can you see we are having this blue background? Now let's say, for instance, now we are using this. We are selecting our body tag by using this selector right here, and also we specify value. Don't forget, in our previous tutorial where we discussed about CSS in details, we said the CSS is having two parts: selector part and the declaration part. Our selector part is having this. Now we are selecting our body tag, and here in this declaration part we are using our property and value of what? Background color, and we give it value. Immediately after the background color property, you are going to specify a colon. Then after the colon, you are going to specify the value of the color you want. You can use different kind of value. You can use RGB. You can use RGB also, where you can specify red, green, and blue. You can specify blue in this one. You can specify green by doing what? By doing 0, 255, 255, and 0, just to have green color. Let's reload our document so you can see. Can you see now we are having green color? So, and you can do it again in other way also. You can use x value, x value. So let's use x value also. You can use hashtag. Let's say we want to use red, hashtag ff0000. So, and we can use shorthand also of the, you can use shorthand. Can you see? This is so nice. So I want you to know that you can use background color in this manner. We have selected our body tag, that's why it's reflecting in our body tag. Now let's create another element so we can see how it works in more advanced way. Let's create a field set and give it a legend. Inside the field, the legend, let's call it top 10 strength, CSS background color. So let's leave it in this manner, and also let's firstly reload our document. Can you see we're having this, right? So let's now use h1 tag. Let's save first. Let's call this first. Let's call this h2 tag. Let's call it second. After the second, we need another thing again. What we need right here is h3. So when we need h3, we can call it third, right? So when we call this third, let's save our document. So as you can see, we are having this in our document, in our legend. As you can see, this is our legend. Firstly, what I want to do right here is that I want to change the background color of this top 10 strength CSS background color. Yeah. So let's quickly do that by using our background color property again. Let's quickly select our legend. Let's select our legend. Because this is inside our legend element, can you see this is our legend element, right? Now I'm going to select this our legend element by using this, and now give it a declaration. Declaration is going to be background color declaration. The kind of color we want, we can do this by using just blue. Let's use blue so you can see, or let's use white so you can see what I'm talking about clearly. Let's use white. Reload your document. Can you see now we are having white right here? Can you see this is so nice, right? And you can also specify background color for this second right here. So let's select, let's check the element. This is the second is inside our h2 element. Then we can select our h2 element also. When we select our h2 element, we can give it declaration of background color. Background color can have aqua or anything. Let's give it yellow color. So I want to give it yellow color by using another color type. So let's mix our color. Let's use RGB in this manner. I use 255. After the 255, we are going to mix it again with 255, so we can have yellow color. Then we can use this one as 0. So that's all. I'm mixing color right here. Can you see now we are having background color of yellow right here? Can you see this is so nice and this is so sensitive? We can use background color anywhere we want. We use it inside our background, and we use it inside our element, single our element. We use it in our body tag, legend tag, and the h2 tag. So please practice this, because practice makes perfect. There's no way you can understand this very well if you don't practice it yourself. Please do that. Please do that. Let's say for instance now we want only the legend to have color. Then we can remove all this. We can remove all this. We can just give only the legend a color. We can just give it color blue, and give it color blue. We can give it Dollywood. Let's save our document and see how it looks. Can you see it's having this color? So practice this. And what akorede ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time in our next tutorial, and make sure you practice, because practice makes perfect.